Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Crafting with V. I guess it would help if I would put the microphone down so that you can hear me. Anyway, so today we are going to be doing a coffee chat and whip. This is actually the first video I've been able to record this week. It has been a very busy week. So, anyway, if you're new here, welcome. Hope you stick around. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back to see me. But there it is actually really quiet here, which this week it hasn't been. I have actually had the grandkids Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, most of the day, all day long, had stuff to do. So it's just been a very busy week. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and switch you over to the diamond painting that I'm working on. It's the Old Shoe House by Dominic Davison. And this is a paint along with friends. I will link their channels in the description below so that you will be able to see everybody who's working on this. Or not this painting, but the Paint Along with Friends Landscape Edition. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll switch the camera over. Okay, so as you can see, let me put this up where I can kind of see it. Okay, as you can, oops. I'm going to kind of pull this out so you can see what all I've gotten done so far on this painting. I've actually gotten quite a bit done. I am over halfway done on it. Oh no, there went my water bottle. Anyway, that's okay. But if you can see all of that, isn't this just turning out so pretty? I love the way that these are turning out. And these trees up here with the purple, those were so confetti heavy trying to finish those. Very confetti in those purple trees. But anyway, that's everything. I've gotten past the castle. I think on my last one, I was just finishing up the castle and the mushrooms down here at the bottom. But I've finished all those. And I'm actually starting on the shoe house. And kind of scoot this back up. Oh no, I got stuck. Okay, let's go ahead and scoot this back over so that you can. But yes, I am halfway done with this. I'm so happy that I'm at least that far done. I'm working right here today. I'm going to see if I can zoom it in for y'all. Maybe not too much. There we go. Okay. So what has happened this week? Last week my daughter had told me I only work on Wednesday. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Well, then before the weekend was over, she told me, oh, I work Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then she was telling me that she had a doctor's appointment for Remy today. And I was like, I cannot do that. You're going to have to reschedule that because I have to work down at the shop today, which I'll be leaving to go down there in a couple hours. By the time that I post this video, I'll already be home more than likely, but because I've got to get it edited and everything. But anyway, so that happened. You know what? I had some notes, and I have no clue what I did with those notes of stuff that I wanted to talk to y'all about. Let's see. Is it on here? Oh, no, it is not on. Hold on just a second. Okay, sorry about that. My allergies are acting up. Very much so. I did want to show you something. I actually did a huge Temu haul. That Temu haul will be in supposedly today. I'm making sure my address isn't on here. And it is. So I'm going to kind of cover. I'm going to cover that part up. Anyway, this, if I can get this to where you can see it, is my Temu order. And if you'll look right here, I did a huge Temu haul. I will have to split this once I unbox it into like at least 3 or 4 videos. But anyway, it is supposed to be here today. So even though I have a busy day today as well, I'm hoping that I can come in and record that video once I get back from the shop, because it should be here by then. But a few of the things, that was one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about, tell you about. Can't wait for that. Like I said, I'm going to start doing small budget hauls once a month, or doing budget hauls once a month. This one was just kind of a celebration that I was actually able to do it. So after this one, the rest of them will not be as big. I might order like 4 or 5 paintings, or if they have a special going on, something like that. But for the most part, they'll be a lot smaller whenever I order from the budget companies. But this one was kind of celebrating that I was able to do this. Anyway, I have that going on. DP Crazy Lady, every time I forget something or I can't get something to come to my mind, I'm thinking of your little guy with the files, just throwing them up in the air. Like, you don't need to remember this. But ever since you told that story, it just stays with me. I can't. I love it. Anyway, okay. So let's go ahead and give some thank yous. Thank you, Chef Diamond, for sending me my key code. I am going to go and take it and get it printed out at the store, because my printer is working, but the colors on my printer are way off. They're not anywhere near what they are supposed to be. But anyway, she sent me the key code to this, and it makes it so much easier for me to do this painting, because I just set it over to the side and I can face it the way that my painting is, so the arrows and everything are right. So much easier. Thank you so much, Chef Diamond, for sending that to me. Another thing is, the other day I was going through looking for a bunch of people that I subscribe to, and I caught at least 5 of them. DP Crazy Lady, you were on this as far as being one of them that YouTube just, I guess, decided that I didn't need those subscriptions and unsubscribed me. I know you were one, Agent Tink was one, and there was a few other ones that I absolutely know that I subscribed to, and they were just gone. So I went ahead and resubscribed to all the ones that I can remember. If for some reason you don't see me on your list and you know that I watch your videos, be sure to tell me so I can resubscribe, because I don't know why YouTube does that. And if you hear some noise in the background, my dishwasher is going. So, but that was one thing. I'm gonna try, whenever I post this video up, to include a little video of my grandson. Josh was out there mowing the other day, and we walked outside. We were doing something outside, so all the kids came outside. Or at that day, I think I just had him here. Anyway, so he came outside and he was, Josh was getting the zero-turn mower out to mow the front yard. Anyway, Aiden walks over there and he actually lets Aiden get on there and shows him how to drive this. And Aiden had a blast with it, and he picked it up really well. So he got to mow our front yard. Of course, Josh had to go back over it and get the spots they missed, but for it being his first time on a zero turn, I probably couldn't drive it that well. And he actually mowed the front yard, and then as soon as he finished that, he was like, "Papa, have you mowed the backyard yet?" And he already had. So I'm going to try to put that little video up on here and show you my grandson mowing on the zero-turn mower. I'll probably put it right about here, somewhere in here. So but anyway, we had that going on. And this is stuff that has happened since my last whip and chat, which was last week. Let me get a drink of coffee here. Sorry. Anyway, but going on to this week, I had, what was it? I had Aiden and Remy Tuesday. And then I had Aiden, Remy, and Axel Wednesday and Thursday. So Josh had to go and do the grocery shopping by himself, which we normally go grocery shopping. I normally will leave the boys with Joshua, but since Remy was here as well, I didn't want to leave them all here. He doesn't feel comfortable watching her because she's not yet potty trained. But that's okay. So anyway, I had all them, and my house was a madhouse with all the TVs going, all the computers going, them watching shows, everything. So had all of them, and then yesterday I had all of them as well, but I had to go to Elma 3 times yesterday. And the reason is because Josh, my youngest son, has actually got a job. He went for his interview on Tuesday, I think. Yeah, it was Tuesday. He went for his interview, he got the job. And so I had to take him back up there to do his paperwork on Wednesday, and then yesterday he had orientation. I'm sorry, I am not getting much diamond painting done on this. I'm just more chattering than anything. But anyway, yesterday he had to go back up there for his orientation. Well, Courtney had to work yesterday, and I have to take her in because she doesn't have a car to drive right now, so I had to take her to work, which she works in Elma as well. Excuse me. W. And then, but Joshua went ahead and watched the kids while I did that. While I took her up there, I went ahead and got his jeans that he needed for his uniform. And then I came back home. And then around 2 o'clock, we had to go back up there with all the kids and everything because I had to pick up Courtney from work. I had to drop him off, but I had to do all this stuff in an order because I've got the front 2 seats of my van out, so I could only fit one of them in there at a time. So, I sat there and did that, and then I forgot what number the color was. Sitting here chattering. 15. Remind me of that. Okay. Anyway, so I picked her up, brought her back home, her and the kids back home, and then I had to turn around and go. I was here for like 20 minutes. Had to turn around, go back and get him, and then come back home. Well, yesterday was also the day that the guy who we have working on our house was coming back over to finish up this small stuff that he didn't get finished last time he was here because it was raining. So he came back over this week to get the rest of that done. Last night he didn't leave till probably 9 o'clock. So we ended up going to Sonic to get something to eat instead of cooking because I don't feel right cooking anything while we have people here working. It's just not something that I do. So, that being said, he got that done, so we will be bringing our camper back over, and I'll actually be able to plug it in whenever I'm trying to get it cleaned out to take camping. We are going to try something around the end of the month. I don't know what campground we're going to go to, but since this is a trial run, I think we're going to try to go to the free one that I went to last time. and see if we can get this to work like we want it to. Josh's truck is one that you can plug into the truck. Well, we've got this little soft start for the AC that we plug into the truck first, and then plug the camper into that so it can actually run the AC in the camper by the truck. Hopefully this works. We want to try it out to see, but we don't want to schedule to go. We were going to try to go to Horsehead, and it is also one without electricity or anything, but I missed an H. We'll get that in a minute. Let's go ahead and do the black outline here. But anyway, we're doing this as a trial. We want to go to the free one just to make sure that it's going to work. To run the camper all night. And if it doesn't, we won't really be out to anything. But anyway, we're going to do that for a few days. I'll still have to run back to Ozark, so we're not going to be that far away, so that I can take my son to work, possibly my daughter, if she works that week. So this summer has been crazy as far as watching the kids, and I've still got to get the back room done so they can have a playroom and I can actually have time to record. So as you can see, this is my only video so far this week. I will get it. I think I'm going to take my laptop down to the shop with me today and try to edit this video and post it by the time that I get home today. I'm also going to have to go and see my mom today because I had to reschedule my visit with her from yesterday. I normally go and see her on Thursdays. But I just had so much to do, I didn't have enough time in the day. So I told her that I would definitely be there today. And I'm trying to scoot that underneath the release paper if you're wondering what I'm doing right there. Oh, I didn't tell you what pins. This is just a pin that I got off of Amazon a while back. And of course, I've got my pink tray that I'm using. And I'm just using regular pink wax. And that's basically all that I'm using today. Just a second, let me see what that was. Okay, that wasn't anything. It was just telling me that there was some videos up that I haven't watched yet. I will get to those in a little bit. Anyway, so I am hoping, and I know this is already went over the 20 minutes that I normally try to keep this at, but I'm going to say I will, when I go a little bit longer on this one, probably about 5 more minutes. It'll be a 30-minute one. I don't know if I'll split it in half. I may do that. If I do, then the reason being is I went a little bit too long on this. But I'm just so happy to have the peace and quiet today. And I know that probably won't last long, especially once I go into work. Because my brother will actually be out of town today, so it'll just be me there and probably the mechanics. Hopefully the mechanic will be there too. But Hate it whenever I do that. I place one of these and it's on top of the release paper because the square that I'm doing is like halfway there and I don't realize it. But anyway, okay. Just to recap, later this week, I'm going to try to record the whole unboxing tonight if I get the package in today to show y'all, and I will split it up into how many ever parts that I have to. I will keep them at about 15 minutes each like I normally try to do, and I will release them throughout the weekend, maybe somewhat into next week. Hopefully next week I'm able to give you more than one coffee chat and WIP. But anyway, if you are still here, thank you so much. Be sure to leave a comment. Let me know any questions that you have. And like, subscribe, comment. I am so close to getting my 500 subscribers. So, anyway, I will see you next time. And take care. Bye.